Chapter 2 Test D. Listening Comprehension.
Yesterday we were talking about the controversy over the relationship between Neanderthals and modern humans. Today I'm going to summarize some recent DNA research on Neanderthals. As we discussed, some anthropologists have put forth the hypothesis that modern humans were descended from Neanderthals. But a few years ago, scientists had the opportunity to analyze a genetic sample from the original Neanderthal fossil found in Germany in 1856. As you know, DNA is more than just an organism's blueprint. DNA is also a record of its evolution. So, this researcher from the University of Munich, Dr. Pabo, he compared Neanderthal DNA with human and chimpanzee DNA. He explained his hypothesis using an analogy to a clock. So, think of a species as a clock. That is, think of a species' DNA as a clock. When the species first appears, it is set to real time, but it starts to vary by losing 1 second every year. So, this is like the variation in the DNA, the genetic blueprint. Then, another species comes along. Its clock is set, and it also starts losing time. Its DNA starts varying. Using this clock analogy, Pabo states that the older species will have more variation in DNA than the newer species. Pabo suggests that if we had descended from Neanderthals, our DNA would show the same number of errors, the same number as Neanderthals, but it doesn't. The average piece of human DNA has 26 differences compared to Neanderthals. So, this DNA evidence shows that Neanderthals are different from us. That is, they're a whole different species. Pabo suggests that Neanderthals branched off from some pre-human form a lot longer ago than we used to think, about 600,000 years ago. His research adds weight to the theory that Neanderthals coexisted with humans, but that they didn't breed. I have to add that this DNA clock method of comparing species is still controversial. Some researchers have other explanations for this gene gap. For example, some might explain these genetic differences by the fact that Neanderthals may have lived in isolated groups, away from modern humans. When a species is isolated, there's the chance for more genetic variation. You can read more about this on the class website. Oh, I see our time is up. Please read the links about this controversy before the next class.
End of CD 2.